I hate flamingos. That would be my phone ringing in the middle of this bit. I also hate that. Yellow. I do like mango juice. This is peach though. Do you even know what you're putting in your mouth half the time? No, no, no. So how you been? It's been a couple of weeks, I am aware. The things that hold me back right now. Ammonia. My beautiful, gorgeous, darling Ammonia is, let's be honest, old. He is frail, he has a kind of disability now because the abscess he had on his back end has permanently caused some nerve damage to that leg, so he wobbles everywhere. And because it's also getting colder, I don't see him that much. Sometimes I don't even see him for like 5 days, but I know he's fine because sandbath has footprints in, food has been eaten, things have been moved. I know he's around, I just haven't seen him for a few days, and that's fine. It's not that I don't want to film, I just don't want to film in cruddy conditions, and when my hamster doesn't want to cooperate, it kind of limits me on my content. Anyway, today I need to go through my hamster supplies and reorganize them, because right now I've got them all stored in my spare bin cage. They're all just thrown in there, and that's not convenient, that's not easy to go through, that's not really safe for them either, because they kind of get bashed about and chipped and broken. Why yes, that is far too many wheels for somebody with only one hamster who can't even use wheels anymore because he's no longer able to run. Thank you for noticing. That was a very hard landing. I was trying not to slide across the floor because I would have broken my neck. And the alternative was that I pushed my stomach up into my throat. So, give and take, give and take. Oh my gosh! As you can see, not the most ideal situation for storing pet supplies. Just a big old box of stuff. And there are my still unopened boxes of puzzle playgrounds. Predicted that one, didn't you? But it's okay, because somebody else had a great video idea for what to do with them, and I am totally on board for it. Wood, plastic, ceramic, miscellaneous, and then anything that's left over that somehow doesn't fit into miscellaneous, we'll deal with later. I greatly underestimated how much wood I have. So my wood box is clearly full. I had to put some of it into the miscellaneous box. I also have driftwood back there and bloody bendy bridges. Whose idea was it to buy all of these? What am I supposed to do with them? I already have some in Ammonia's setup. These are just spare ones. Why? So yeah, I'm gonna have to go away and have a rethink and figure out what to do next. I've devised a cunning solution for my storage problem, and that solution? More boxes. So I've got these two boys laying around completely empty. I'm sure they used to have stuff in them, but they don't anymore, so I might as well put them to use. And I figured that since my ceramic collection is clearly very sad looking at the moment, I'm sure I used to have more ceramics than this. What happened to them? They probably got broken. Let's be honest, that's what happens. That's what happens to anything breakable in my home. It gets broken. So I figured I could move my ceramics from there into the bigger of these two boxes, leaving this one free for me to move some of the wood stuff out of there into it, and rescue some wood stuff out of there and put that in as well, and also my bendy bridges and my driftwood into there, or there, whichever, it doesn't matter to me. Which would also make that box a little less full, because let's be honest, that's not easy to sort through like that. That's a little bit ridiculous. That's just as much as a problem as that was. That's not a solution at all. And here I have a container of random assorted chew toys and sissels and stuff like that. And I figured that could just be moved into the smaller of the two boxes, and then these puzzle playgrounds need to be put into the plastic box. How much sissel does one household need? Too much, apparently. Random small wood toys. Look! It's my Woody's Caterpillar collection! Look at them! Look at these beautiful... Beautiful boys! We got my homemade ones that we did a few years back, still more or less intact. He's missing an antenna, unfortunately. And 3 of the official Woody's caterpillars. This one clearly being much older than the others. This must be my original one because he's so very faded. But I think this one might actually be the one that Zinc destroyed because he has a slightly different string to the other 2, which makes me think I fixed the one that Zinc destroyed and put him back together, which would explain why I couldn't find all those missing Woody's caterpillar pieces. Because he's not in pieces anymore. He is cured, he is saved. I am the best Woody's caterpillar doctor in the country. Let's see if we can fit all of these in. I think we should be able to, hopefully. Oh, people always ask me about these houses. I've got the apple one and the mushroom one. They're super cute and I'm so sorry, but I have no idea where I got them. I think I must have picked them up randomly in a local shop, because I'm pretty certain I didn't order them on a website or online, so I don't know where you can get them from. I've had them for years. I love them so much. If anyone does know where you can buy these hides or similar models to these hides, please let us know in the comment section, because people are always asking after these, and I feel really bad not being able to help anyone find them, because they are really, really cute. Woohoo! Perfect. Bendy bridges. I mean, really, these should be in with the chew toy, shouldn't they? And you know what? Even though these are made of wood, I think I'm going to put these in the plastic box just because they're so brightly coloured. I can't imagine putting them in the same kind of enclosure where I'd be using a lot of this stuff. I feel like they just work better with these products. And this thing doesn't fit anywhere, so it's incredible, isn't it? When you put puzzle playgrounds together, they're the most fragile things in the world. They constantly pop apart. But when I'm throwing them around in a box, they just stay in one piece. How? What is this cursed magic you hold? Alright, I think that's pretty good. That's kind of got things a little more organised, a little easier to go through, a little easier to see what I have and be able to design setups more efficiently. So I think I'm just going to shove these back onto the shelf and call that a day. Perfect. All in all, I feel this has been a relatively successful mission. I mean, that's not all of my hamster supplies. I do have some things waiting in my bathroom to be deep cleaned, and I've also got a couple of shelves and things that just, they wouldn't fit into this box, that they'll probably just go into my cupboards or something like that. But I got the bin cage empty, which is great because I need to put this in storage because I don't actually need it anymore. Well, I might need it in the future, that's why I don't want to get rid of it, but I don't actively need it right now, so it might as well go into storage so it's not taking up space in my office, because I don't have a ton of space in here and I'd like a little bit more. Before I go, I do want to address one little thing, which I'm just going to put in at the end here because I don't want to make a big deal out of it, because I don't think it is a big deal, but the mouse situation. So after a lot of thinking, I have decided that I'm going to be taking an indefinite break from mousekeeping. Not for any reason to do with mice themselves. I still think they're great pets, wonderful pets, highly recommend them if you're considering them. It's been a wonderful experience keeping mice, but I've just decided that right now I don't want to get any more. Something about the internet that always makes you feel like you need to justify decisions even when they don't affect anybody else but you. So I'm trying to make a point here of just being like, I'm making this decision because I want to, and that should be a good enough reason. So that's where the conversation ends. That's just made the whole thing sound a lot darker. It's not for dark reasons, I just don't want to get more mice. That's it. I mean, at some point in my life, I'm sure I will, because they are great pets. And as for the test tube cage, which was my mouse enclosure, I'm not ready to part with it right now. I didn't want to get rid of it. I wasn't feeling like dismantling it or anything like that, so I've just put that down into our storage shed where it's safe and secure, and if I need to access it anytime in the next, I don't know, 5 years, whatever, it's there. You know, I can get to it if I want to, but I didn't want to say goodbye to it, so I'm not saying goodbye to it right now. It's just safe and away. Anyway, I am very tired, I'm losing the light, and I'm pretty much done here, so I will say goodbye to you guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you whenever I see you. What up, my bitches? What you don't know about my videos is that despite only being 5'1" in height, my tripod is smaller than me, which means in order to film a video standing up and to actually have the camera fit me in frame, I have to power stance the whole video. I am just in a constant ready to squat position. Hey look, you can see you. That's you right there. Oh, big ass camera. It's not actually, it's quite a small ass camera. It is the flat ass of cameras. It's like, yeah, it's there, but is it? That came out of my mouth. Oh. I wasn't intending on drinking as much of this as I have, but I keep retaking these scenes and I'm running out of juice. The most attractive angle I could possibly give you. That double chin look though. Yeah. Clearly I'm gonna burp, sorry. But there we go. I could feel that building up. I was trying to push through it. That's how you end up vomiting on people. Oh, every time I talk something tickles my eyeball. Fantastic curse to put on someone. May your eyeballs always be itchy enough to bother you, but not itchy enough for a doctor to do anything about them.